Guys, in today's video, I'm gonna give you 8 simple tips to be a better player, to get more kills, to get more wins, and to stop throwing. We witnessed a couple crazy throws this match just because players clearly still have no idea how to go about playing Warzone. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like. Let's get this video to 300 likes. Subscribe to the channel today. But a little late to the party. All right, guys, here we are spectating quads, of course. We've got your boy rocking the AMAX, the recently buffed AMAX, and they're a little split off. Not really too concerned with that. I don't know if anyone else has been having weird audio lately, but my God, it's been trash. And I don't know why. I don't know if I got used to Modern Warfare 2 audio and now this sounds bad, or I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me know if you guys feel anything different at all. All right, we got the AMAX and okay, questionable loadout. The AMAX is definitely more of a medium and long range weapon. I never ever recommend using a VLK for a close range fight. So with saying that, your boy needs to stay away from close range fights. He needs to stay back, allow his 3 teammates to be ahead like they are now, and just play what he's built for. Range. Also, right now, dude, we've now got $33,000. What's more impressive, and I say that with sarcasm, is the fact that we had 22 grand and we just walked right past the buy station. Never once thinking about self-reses for our teammates, never once thinking about UAVs, never once thinking about anything. We just completely forgot, and now we're at 34,000. We're still looting. I don't know what we possibly need, but this is a perfect example for tip number 1, guys. Stop over looting. You guys, I shouldn't say you guys, a lot of y'all don't do this anymore, but a lot of players, some of you out there, spend way too much time looting. We've got enemies marked, we know how to get the kills, and look how passive we're playing right now, right? Why are we playing passive? Because we didn't pay attention to our HUD. Tip number 2, guys, pay attention to your HUD. Why is that? Because we could have got UAV. We're sitting here looking around like, where's the enemy? Well, 1, we got nice shot. 1, we got to worry about the enemies we're fighting, and 2, we got to worry about people third-partying us. And if we had a UAV, that could clear our mind and we could have the confidence to push in there. Still over looting.
Someone else come here first. Ignore that last one. Ignore that last one.
One more time, just do it for the boys. There it is. There it is. All right, tip number 3, guys. We'll go ahead and say it. Put the heartbeat away. Put it away. You're robbing yourself of being observant of the things around you. If you saw the video yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. We witnessed a man heartbeat at least 100 times, and 3 of those times there was an enemy dead center of his screen, but his eyes were so glued to that heartbeat sensor, he never saw the enemy, and he got clapped. And here we are witnessing the same thing. Now look, all 4 of them are doing the same stuff. And again, we still have $35,000 in a buy station right next to us. You have to utilize the tools to your advantage to stop letting them hinder you. He's using the heartbeat as a crutch, and to be honest, he's just beating himself in the face with it. We finally buying another loadout. We've got 25 grand. I'd like to see some UEs. We buy precision instead. Another precision. I have a feeling we're going to be witnessing the same players. All 3 of these players playing the exact same. We now have a level 2 threat on top of us, and we're heart beating. And look, if you guys like the heartbeat, don't. I'm not even gonna say whatever. Just don't. We have 18 grand. We could buy a UAV. Do you know what the UAV does? Does anybody in here right now? No, stop. Does anybody here right now know what the heartbeat does? It tells you where enemies at, right? Unless they have ghosts. Guess what the heartbeat does? The same fucking thing. It's weird, man. Guys. Oh, I wonder how they knew where we're at. Oh yeah, because they have a bounty on us and we've been sitting here the whole time. If only we knew where they were at. Guys, tip number 4, man, look. UAVs are your best friend. Passive, aggressive, I don't care what you're playing like. It is literally your best friend. So we have a lot of panicking going on right now, and everyone, actually, they're not really panicking. They're just not playing the fight. Now, it's going to be hard for the enemies to push over to us, but guess what? They don't have to. They can literally just sit here and gatekeep us. The circle's moving in what, 30 seconds? So we're at a huge disadvantage right now. We need to start thinking about how we're gonna get out of this position. They can't push us, but we won't be able to push them either unless they're really bad. But never rely on the fact that they're really bad to favor you. We're gonna take the teleport anyway. I should have known that was gonna be their move, honestly. This right here, we're 4 stacked. We have all of our stuff. We mostly have all of our self-reses. We have clusters and precisions and all this stuff and 18 grand, and we're running from a fight. We're running from a fight. We're not just going to reposition and try to play a better situation. We're not going to try to fight that fight, take the balloon and bounce to a better situation. No, we're going to come right here and we're going to sit down here. I don't know what they're doing now. I'm going to be honest. This is just honestly heartbreaking to watch. This all around the world. Dude. If he takes this next telly, bro, I'm losing my shit. Oh no, he's going. What are you doing? For a team that's all running heartbeats, it just blows my mind that they don't want to buy a UAV. I don't know why. There's no strategy or tactic or any reason why they're sitting on $21,000. None. Zero. Let's see what he gets. Praise be Call of Duty. Ked finally buys a UAV, the first one out of $40,000 that we picked up. $40,000. And it's the first time we're grabbing a UAV. And here we are. So look, play style wise, look, clearly it's not an aggressive play, but this is not a strategical play at all. We are not in a position whatsoever to really do much of anything. Again, dude, I always encourage you guys to get aggressive. I don't even know why people still care about them stats right now. They literally won't be around for the next two months. They're gonna be useless. So just get out there, get slapped in the face, but make sure you're trying your best to get aggressive, dude. We got a UAV in the air. We've got an enemy marked over here. We've got another enemy down here. I'd like to see them push these enemies. We've yet to see a team fight from these guys. I don't even know if they have a kill. No, we have one. There we go. 2 kills. We have 2 kills at all. Invasion is going to try to make a play. I'm thinking. Guy just bought back, so he was down by the buy, running into the bottom floor of the building in front of us. We've got 2 enemies, one up top. We've got gunshots way off in the distance. Now, what's wrong with this type of gameplay? The Savage, they're having fun. No, stop it. Stop lying to yourselves. No, they're not. They're not having the time of their life, I promise you. What's wrong with this gameplay? Everything. There's literally not a reason we should be doing any of this. Notice how he's missing most of his shots. Easy headshots he's actually missing. And why is that? Because we spend most of our time hiding, taking pop shots at random enemies. Hence, we're not getting the practice that we need to be getting. The more enemies you chase down, the more enemies you get in a fight with, the more times you die, the more times you get kills. That's practice. Every death is a learning experience. If you're too afraid to die, you're robbing yourself of a learning experience. We have another enemy nearby to the right-hand side. Very surprised he ain't pushing to help his boy out. We do have an enemy over there on orange as well. We're going to mount out in the open. Buy back again. And we're able to get that. Jesus, the freaking Cooper carbine, man. Wow. Just blitzing him down. And I'm going to be honest. This is one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to not really having a loadout in Warzone 2, should that still stand, is because players like this rely on guns with fast TTKs like the Cooper carbine. They rely on that to get the kills. There's a perk right next to us. We're not even going to pick it up. I don't know what this dude's doing at all. Decent attempt. I say that loosely. Now we know where he's at. There's no reason to heartbeat him again. I don't know why we're looking in here, homie. Did you not know where that? I'm convinced now people don't know how the heartbeat works. I'm honestly convinced the ones that spam the heartbeat have no clue how it actually works. The distance it picks up enemy, how to read it. They don't. He literally scanned the heartbeat and checked the bathroom. Now, the moment the enemy is off the heartbeat, you know he's full sprinting away. So the fact that we're like tiptoeing that direction, expecting to catch the enemy out, is just psychotic. There's a 99% chance this dude is gone. He might still be around, but he ain't here.
Mark the destination.
Also, turn on auto attack sprint, guys. Tip number 5, auto attack sprint. There's really no reason not to. There's a lot of goated players that don't use auto attack sprint, and that's fine for them because they're used to just sprinting everywhere. But if you're not using auto attack sprint and you are not a 3 KD player, turn it the hell on. It'll help you out. I promise. I promise. I mean, I really don't know what else to do at this point. They say Savage, you know, you can only teach us so much. I'm just trying to reach the masses, dude. This is just wild. I mean, even when I was brand new in BR, I was playing a much tougher BR. I don't think I ever played this slow. I figured ADHD was like a common thing, but apparently not, because none of these guys, they don't have it. If they're able to just sit perfectly still and heartbeat the sky, they clearly don't have it. We've got Blue in a fight finally. Never mind, he was shooting his gun at the ground. So think about it this way, guys. A lot of people always say, Savage, I don't have 12 hours a day to spend on the game improving. So screw it, I quit. Or I'll never get better. That's a load of horse shit. If you play Warzone once a day, twice a day, 5, I don't care how many times you play it. If you play it and you really play it and practice and hunt down kills and fight and die and fight and die and fight and kill and win, you'll become a better player. Let's, for instance, put Invasion in that situation. Let's say he's a... Just hold still, Invasion. I got something for you, brother. Let's say he's a father of 7. Right? He clearly isn't. He's probably 6. But let's say he's a father of 7, works a full-time job. This is his one and only game to actually play a day. He gets to play one match before his wife starts throwing shoes at him and yelling at him, right? So guess what? This is his practice. He's practiced sitting still, shooting at the ground and heart beating fleas and ticks and mice and birds and all the other shit around him. If you have one game or you have 12 games, why would you spend your very short amount of time in Warzone doing this? You're not having fun. I'm tired of Savage, they're having, shut up. No, they're not. They're not having fun. They're not getting better. And honestly, they're just keeping themselves in this bubble, dude. They're relying on SBMM to keep them in bad lobbies. And then once a goat runs into their lobby, they're going to scream and cry and kick at the wind, all pissed off and shit. But this game's been out so long. He's actually a higher level this update than I am. Which is crazy. So he's got more practice this update than I do. So there's no reason for him to be playing like this. So the moral of the whole story, guys, is I don't care if you have 30 minutes to play a day. I don't care if you have 30 minutes a week to play. That little bit of time you have to play, make sure you're playing the game, dude. And if your teammate plays like, if your team plays like this and you're forced to play with them, leave them. You're better off with randoms. You're better off solo. Do not play with guys that play like this. All they're doing is holding you back. A lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys have those teams where you like the dudes, y'all vibe out, and that's fine. If you're vibing, you're having fun, sure. But if they're holding you back and you're not having a fun time dying and you're always in solo quads because your team just keeps getting wiped or they just want to post up and camp, leave them, homie. You can be friends IRL, but you just can't be gaming buddies anymore.
Mark the destination.
So Circle's moving Circle is moving and we're taking pop shots at a fight that's really not even our concern. And again, we got a fire sale, $6,200. So another situation where we're just kind of doing a whole lot of nothing. Tip number 6. Stop pissing off people when you have to rotate in a wide open area. Example, look at this. So there's a chance that these guys could rotate and gatekeep us. Now, why would I think that? Well, there's a balloon here, so they could take the balloon and fly off. But if these guys are pissing me off, dude, I'm just going to wrap, hold the rocks, and clap them as they're running across an open-ass beach. That would be the play I would do. But I don't really know what the hell he's doing. There's a guy floating above us. These, oh my God, it's going down at the duck off, bro. And again, whatever team wins this fight needs to take the balloon and go somewhere else. Now, when I say don't piss off people, I'm not telling you guys not to shoot at it. Like, just don't shoot at them, Savage. No, like, take every fight you can. But if you have to rotate in a bad spot and there's a chance this team could gatekeep you, why would you do it? Why would you do it? Luckily, they didn't gatekeep us. Luckily, they got in a fight and they got distracted with somewhere else. But again, dude, that's luck. It's 100% luck. Should you get in a harder lobby where enemies can actually think, they're going to rotate and they're going to make sure you don't get in a good position, especially if you piss them off. And for a guy who's flipped me off, he's really himself with this heartbeat play. This is just actually wild. Now, these are one of the worst endings as well. I hate this area. It's so bad they didn't even name this area, and it's a pretty big fucking spot. And this is the reason why it's so bad. Because you can shoot through damn near every piece of cover and concealment here. And there's always going to be a million teams shoved in these buildings. Luckily, there's only 6 enemy teams left, and there seems to only be 2 teams actually here right now. But again, dude, luck. So what do you do with this? Well, in my opinion, I think we rotated the worst spot possible. I'd rather be over here, personally. There's a player next to us. He finally hears them. Cooper just melts. Cooper might be the best mid-range weapon in the game.
Let's get into the safe zone.
Let's go spectate purple and see what they're kicking into. They're in a position, a third party, some enemies right now. Great knocks. Now also follow the tracers of the guys that are shooting them because they're going to be rotating in as well. They were getting shot from this area here. Not sure exactly where because he didn't follow the tracers. That was the team wipe, but again, I'm also concerned about the team that was shooting at him. I don't even know if he realizes they were getting shot at by another squad. Good pings by Green. Let's see what Green's popping off with. Now, again, I'm not mad he's missing shots. At least he's taking them. Again, you can get shot through all this shit. I'm surprised we're not being spammed even more, to be honest. Invasion got clapped. Now, look at this, too. I didn't even talk about this. Look at the separation. This is a bad ending to begin with. I think the last thing you want to do is be separated. That because you're just going to get picked off one at a time. Again, there's so many people going to be laid out in these buildings. And look at the separation we have. So it's just like shooting fish in a barrel. I love when teams push me like that. Invasion, Anton, all these guys, bro, just keep on coming one at a time and let me get some easy ass kills. Now the same situation, bro. There's a couple 4-man teams still up, and we're down to 2 players. We've got a UAV marked over here. We got one here, and we got a guy here. So we know where all 3 of the teams are. We're just missing some ghosted players. Now let's speak about that too, guys. Perks as a team. Granted, they might be randoms, but if you guys are playing together, communicate. If you're going to be hugging each other's butts, which most of you guys will, communicate. There's no reason in hell one of you guys has ghost and the other 3 don't, unless you die and come back from the ghoulie, and it just happens to be like that. If y'all pick up different shit, one guy's got high alert, one guy's got ghost. The guy that has ghost just wasted his perk, because if he's going to be next to you, they're going to see your homies, they're going to know where you're at. So stop doing that. We expected that a lot as well. All right, the zigzag, panic melee. Again, guys, zigzag, you want a wide zig and wide zag, and plus a little bit of movement helps with that too. He was just kind of doing this, and notice he almost got wrecked. He was one bullet from death right there. I like the fact that purple's looking one way, we're checking the other. We worked ourselves into a very bad spot. We know there's a team over to our north. We're just not sure how many. And again, remember, we also have a guy over here, but he's probably gonna die on the rotation, I would imagine. And also, if I was the guy on the hill, I'd play that hill as long as possible. Let's heartbeat it. There we go. The heartbeat doesn't go infinite, guys. It has a distance limit.
Mark the aid station.
All right, we're separating a little bit. I'm still not a fan of it, just because I don't think these guys can hold their own. If you can hold your own, by all means, hold different houses and get different angles on enemies. That's something I always preach. But the way they've been playing, dude, they're gonna need all the help they can get. It's a 4v4v2 right now. Your boy's calling for a buyback. Anton, calm down, homie. Guys falling in on us right now. Sounds like only one. Oh, that Cooper, bruh.
Thermite out.
I mean, I knew the Cooper's broken, but damn, did they buff it this split, man? Holy crap. 2v2, v4 now, and we've got to move, and everyone knows where we're at. So look at the circle, right? First off, again, Anton, don't ever listen to teammates like that. These guys should push to these buildings and gatekeep. This guy over here that we pissed off earlier, he's already gonna be holding us. I don't see this going too well for us. Oh wait, it's a 2v3 now. Nice Claymore, that was beautiful play. This is a little wild, I'm gonna be honest. We're just gonna walk across the bridge. All right, shame on the enemies for not holding this. The guy to our left-hand side, he didn't even see. He's gonna get clapped from the left. No doubt about it. I'm surprised he's still alive. Holy shit. There was a guy there, right? Y'all saw that too? Let's heartbeat it. There we go. Not even checking behind him. There's a guy crouch walk. It's a 3v2. I'm sorry, now it's a 2v2. And this is how they're playing. So they did outnumber us. And then they decided to not only split, but crouch walk. And they allowed this team that we're spectating to win the game. This is mind-blowing. What a throw. All right, guys, tip number 8, play position. You've got to play the circle. You've got to play your position. You got to pay attention. There was zero reason why these guys were still on the beach, edge of the zone, on the low ground. They should have just pushed up. I cannot believe we had, one, we had the balls to walk across the bridge, and two, I can't believe we didn't get shot. And three, there was a whole enemy to our left that just watched us run by. I play the circle. Please. I don't know. I don't know what happened. For once, I'm at a loss.